In your book, you also talk about reflection time. What exactly is that, and why is it important?
If you think about when you've had a good night's sleep and you wake up and you have this ability to think clearly and perhaps even have insight that you didn't have the day before when you're thinking about a problem you were thinking about before. So taking a break and allowing yourself time to reflect is like a mini version of getting a good night's sleep. What's been shown is that even taking a moment to stop and think, what did I learn from that? Or what was good about that? Means that your brain gets more of a chance to encode and consolidate the information that it's been taking in. So you see there's a study that was done with an Indian call centre where there was an initial training program for people who were just joining the company. And one group at the end of each day got 15 minutes to gather their thoughts and think, what did I learn today? The other group had 15 extra minutes to study. And at the end of this period, the group that had the reflection time, even though they had less time actually studying new material, performed more than 20% better. So just gives your brain that time to process the information. And so taking 2 minutes at the end of a meeting and saying, okay, what went well there? Or what was good about that? Or what do we take from this? Whatever the question is that's appropriate for the meeting, it will make so much more use of the time that you've just spent.
In the workforce, are people actually doing that, do you think? I mean, we may all say, oh yes, I'm going to reflect, I'm going to do this after reading your book. Or people, does that take a while to actually get into the habit of doing these things?
I always argue that you want to start super small so that it's almost impossible for it not to be possible. So if we're talking about reflection time, what's the easiest thing that you can do to start to build that in? Well, it is simply taking a moment at the end of each meeting and saying, okay, what do I take from that? What's my reflection from that? And it can be as little as that. There was a time I did a course on Aikido. The idea was parallels between Aikido and leadership. The details aren't important, but what happened at the end of the course was that I was asked to reflect on the thing that had been most striking to me. And to this day, it's the one thing that I can remember from the course. Because I had a chance to revisit it, think about it for literally 10 seconds and connect it to my broader sense of what leadership was about.
So it does work.
It does work, and it takes very little time.